All right, folks, I'm your host, BKP. We're back. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And there's all the ways you can reach us on social media. Now, I want to do this at the top of the hour. You can't believe, for the most part, you can't believe anything I call them, obviously, the hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media says. Now, they have created a narrative, and now they are making it safe. All right, today they are really pushing that they've made it safe for Republicans to come out now. I'm serious. They're doing everything in their power to start building Republican numbers. Okay? Now, that can come out safely and say, I oppose the President of the United States. It's in the polling. I will tell you this. I do believe every Republican out there is polling. Polling companies are going through the roof. They're polling their districts, polling certain areas, demographics, you name it, to see where they stand with Donald Trump's impeachment inquiry, okay? In fact, it's being pushed. This is what's being pushed this morning, number 27, all right? This is Nikki Haley, former governor of South Carolina, okay? Former UN ambassador. There's polling now that says Nikki Haley beats all Democrat candidates, primary candidates. They are pushing a narrative that Nikki Haley, polling says Nikki Haley would beat all Democrat primary candidates. So it would be safe to take Donald Trump off the ballot. I'm serious as can be. This is what's being pushed, okay? All right? They've been pushing this narrative for a long time that they want Nikki Haley, the media. They do not. Remember, I don't want to go down this road right now, but Nikki Haley's the one that, took the Confederate flag down in South Carolina. Don't look for her to be this hard conservative that you think she is. Remember, Nikki Haley endorsed in South Carolina Marco Rubio, list goes on. But that being said, they want you to believe it's safe, you and I, if we support Trump in 2020, okay? If we want to continue to work towards draining the swamp, we could safely feel comfortable a Republican will be president if Trump leaves. That's what they're trying to build up. And Republicans, you can now safely step out and go against. This is what they've been working on. This is what they worked on with Nixon. The list goes on. Now, a clear and apparent danger. So I stuck on that the other day. A clear and apparent danger. This is what Hillary Clinton. Now, is Hillary running for president? Because Steve Bannon said Hillary Clinton is running for president. I don't know. That's what he said. Now, Tucker Carlson had a great show last night with Peter Schweitzer. No better person than the guy that wrote the book that I showed you, right? Peter, with Devin Akron, I think his name's Akron or not. It's not Asher. Akron. All right, whatever. I'll get it in a minute. But a clear and present threat. Okay, America, let me show you a clear and present threat. Okay, this is a clear and present threat. Give me number 46. Okay, now Hunter Biden is a clear and present threat. And let me tell you, the Bidens, the family, made a deal in Ukraine, okay, that got this guy $50,000 a month off on a Ukrainian natural gas company, Burisma Holdings, all right? Now, Joe Biden knows, and I don't want to get too far into Ukraine, if you will look at where this natural gas pipelines and who they supply and who who they're in business with, you'll see the clear and present danger to this country is sitting right there. Now, this man goes over Rosemont Capitol, okay, and here is a clear, here has been, okay, he's a has-been, all right, 47, okay. Number 47, Joe Biden, a clear and present danger. Now, Hunter Biden, I don't know if you were able to get this one, number 60. And Tucker Carlson revealed this picture last night. We have a a Ukrainian oligarch, a Ukrainian with the Burisma Gas Company, Devin Akron, I think his name is. He is on the board of Burisma, and he's getting paid. And who is he? I think he's John Kerry's son-in-law. Is this John Kerry's son-in-law or John Kerry's chief advisor? Yes. Joe Biden playing golf and Hunter. This is a clear and present danger in this country because let me show you something. Yesterday, President, is it Xi or Ping or whatever his name is, number 28, okay? Okay. They hold their military parade, the Chinese do. The communist Chinese hold their military parade. And here he is, waving to the audience as they introduce their weapons. Now, number 29, the Dongfeng, whatever it is, 41, the DF-41 missile. The DF-41 missile travels at 7,672 miles. Its range is 9,300 miles is the range of this missile. It has 10 nuclear warheads per missile, okay? Can reach the United States in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. That's some first-class service right there. 30 minutes. Our next flight from Beijing to, New York City. 30 minutes. New York City. Let's see. It will deploy. Now I don't know the details. It will hold 10 nuclear warheads per missile that they could target. Now my understanding is this thing could reach the United States in 30 minutes, okay? And when it gets here, it can have 10 targets. 10 targets, okay? All right. Read the articles. I'll bring one up in a minute. You can go read for yourself. And let's say what those 10 targets could be. What if 10 targets on the East Coast could be, New York, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Charlotte? I don't know. What can the 10 targets be? Experts say the missile can hit every corner of the earth. Every corner of the earth. So Hillary, this is a clear and present danger. Hillary, your State Department helped usher this in. Hillary, John Kerry, your State Department. Joe Biden, Barack Obama, you happened to be silent for 8 years as they developed this. But at the same time, why should the Chi-Coms worry? Now let's go to number 30. This is a man-made military base the Chinese built. There's several islands in the South China Sea that they told Americans, there's all kinds of satellite footage of these islands, okay? And the Chinese built these runways. They built the bases. They built them big enough to support aircraft carriers. They could put troops here, thousands of troops, ships, planes, you name it. And what did they do when they started building these man-made islands out there in the South China Sea? They told American intel, hey, they're going to have palm trees our richest Chi-Coms, as Rush would call them, our richest Chi-Coms are going to vacation there. They're going to be vacation islands. Oh, no, no, no. They're not. Barack Hussein Obama and Joe Biden allowed the Chinese to build these military bases in the South China Sea. They violated international water and built these military bases. Guess what they did in the same 8 years that Joe Biden and his son, number 29. In those same 8 years, they developed a missile that will hit every corner of the earth. With 10 nuclear warheads per missile will reach the United States. And there's number 28 yesterday at the parade, right? Number 58, CNN. China marks 70th anniversary of communist rule. Hong Kong engulfed by protest for 18th consecutive week. Guess what they have in Hong Kong to fight with? Show them number 59. These are their rocks. I'm serious. The Chinese, there's no weapons in Hong Kong. They're throwing rocks at them. Okay? And that's what CNN thinks is important on the 70th anniversary. Put me back up. Let me go back to number 29. This is from the Sun news site of the year. The news site of the year, it says the Sun. Okay. There's all kinds of pictures. You could go see the whole military parade the Chinese put up. Doomsday bomb China unveils terrifying Dongfeng 41, whatever, nuke that could strike U.S. in 30 minutes with 10 warheads at 70th anniversary parade. Okay, you can watch the parade. They unveiled it right there. The terrifying super nuke took center stage at the huge arms showcase held in where else? Tiananmen Square, Beijing. All right, it is right there, folks. You can see everything about this intercontinental nuclear missile roll past Tiananmen Square. It's right there, all the pictures. You could look at yesterday's parade, and the China's Communist Party celebrated 70 years of power with a military parade that showcased the DF-41 alongside the country's most advanced weapons, okay? Go and look for yourself. Don't, go check it out. This is a clear and present danger to America. And what is happening? Our President of the United States is facing impeachment inquiries over a phone call with the President of Ukraine. And all he is doing is looking at the corruption that took place. So I just want to go with this really quick. All this Chinese, and I mean, this is a Chinese buffet like you would not believe. Let's go to number 47. Yes, we need a thorough investigation of Joe Biden. Number 46. Yes, we need a thorough investigation on why the Bank of China put loans out to Rosemont Capital. Please go research yourself. All right, Rosemont Capital, or whatever their names are, they put $1.5 billion out for these two crooks, okay, in investment capital. These guys raked millions while they turned their backs. The Vice President of the United States, Hillary Clinton, John Kerry, they all turned their backs Because trust me, the Chinese didn't come up with 1.5 billion out of the Bank of China, okay, for any other reason but to buy the influence they needed so, one, they could continue to steal our intellectual property the whole time Biden was vice president. They could steal our intellectual property. They can run all over us on trade. They can build man-made military bases in the South China Sea, and they can build a weapon to destroy us. And here's President Trump trying to do a trade agreement with China and work through and navigate through these kind of waters that George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Hussein Obama, they all created this. And now the President of the United States is being looked at as being impeached by who? The Democrats that allowed this to happen. I'm going to take a brief break. We'll come back. We'll talk about impeachment, and then we're going to talk about the Apple Festival.